Hey guys, Crystal here. Stay tuned because today I'm going to show you how to take the Nude Collection from Pure Cosmetics and use it to do your whole face. Thanks for watching.
Turn the flame up and take it to 100°. Man, I step up, you know said that them can't talk to we. Turn the flame up and take it to 100°. Man, I step up, you know said that them can't talk to we. Turn the flame up and take it to 100°. Man, I step up, you know said that them can't talk to we. Turn the flame up and take it to 100°.
Okay guys, so today I'm going to start by using toffee and patting it all over the lid. I'm using a full fluffy brush that has kind of a flat tip, patting that all over the lid, getting a nice good saturation, tugging the lid up a little bit because I want to make sure I'm pressing that in. Then I'm going to highlight under the brow bone using butterscotch, and I want to blend that highlight all the way down to the crease and kind of blend all around that toffee. I want those two to be seamless together. I'm going to apply a lot of the butterscotch because I want to set a nice blend between the toffee on the lid and the butterscotch before I start to enhance the brows. So I'm using my angled brush from my Pure Cosmetics brush kit, and I've used the shade Espresso to enhance the brows. She already has a great brow shape, and I'm not doing a whole lot of detail with the brows. I just want to make sure that they're enhanced and balanced with the eye look that we're going to do today. So then I'm going to go in and enhance the eye a little bit more after touching up the brow, and use a couple of the deeper colors like Hazelnut and Espresso. If you haven't tried the Pure Cosmetics palette, it's amazing. The colors are really finely milled. They're very pigmented, and you get very little fallout, which is hard to manage with a lot of pigment. Okay, so let's take Hazelnut with the same fluffy synthetic brush from the Pure Cosmetics brush collection. And I'm going to go right above the center of the eye and work that hazelnut in. Now with the deeper colors, I'm going to build the color lighter, a little more lighter, using a lighter hand because it's a whole lot easier to add deeper color than to take it away. So after I blend the hazelnut in, I'm going in with a little bit of espresso, and I'm going to take that down towards the outer corner of the eye and work it up into that hazelnut shade to give it a little more depth. And tip, if you are not really good with placement for an eye to give yourself a little contour, apply your shadow with your eye open. It helps you to keep things in control with the deeper shades. Okay, so I'm going to switch to a smaller brush for a little more detail. And guys, guess what? I'm using a lip brush. Oh my gosh, but it's an amazing smudge brush for detail. So I'm working in the Espresso right at the base of the lash line, the lower lash line, just to give it a little detail and a little dimension. You can see how defined it looks, and there's no mascara. I want to deepen it though a little bit, so I'm going to take my angled brush and go into Licorice, which is a matte black color, and I'm going to set that at the waterline just to give it a little more depth and definition. And it really enhances that lower lash line and makes it almost look like she has mascara on. She has a great eye shape anyway, so almost anything I do will look great. But she's perfect for the waterline all the way around being lined, just to make that eye look a little more defined. You can use brushes for dual purposes. We use that same brush for the brows, and we're using it for liner. We're taking that black licorice and working it into the lash line to add more definition to the top lash line without adding mascara. And if you have trouble with eyeliner, getting it even and getting it symmetrical from eye to eye, I know I do. And I don't always have time, and I'm a perfectionist, so if I don't get it perfect, it might make me late, and I'm always late. So use shadow for your liner. It's a whole lot easier, it's a whole lot more forgiving, and if you have a really pigmented color like licorice, it works really well as a shadow, or I'm sorry, as a liner. Guys, also you're going to see me blend a whole lot because I think blending is key when you're mixing depth and creating depth with deeper shadows, just to keep everything soft, and you don't want any visible lines to give you more of a smolder and less of a harsh line. Now, lastly, I'm going to go in and clean up around the eye using butterscotch. It's a great little eraser if you get any fallout, which it's minimal here, and it helps to clean up any issues with placement. I'm going to reinforce that highlight by using macadamia, which has a bit of shimmer to it. Butterscotch is more matte and yellow base. Macadamia has a little bit of shimmer to it and has a little bit of a pinker base to give you a highlight on the brow bone. And we're going to take that and work that into the inner corner as well, into the tear duct. And that just makes her eye look a little brighter, a little more open towards the inside. Creates balance from one side of the eye to the other. And helps to increase that brightness, make her look bright, nice and awake. Using that angled liner to work some toffee in at the tear duct as well, to tie in that toffee on the lid. Just an added little fun pop of color on the bottom. And it looks awesome. Really, really easy, simple eye that you can do every day. Learn the technique and change up the colors. Always fun. One palette, super pigment. You'll love it. Okay guys, we're going to move on to enhancing the cheek and the rest of the face with the same palette. I'm working in the flat foundation brush into Cocoa, which is a taupey matte shade. And we're just creating some dimension on the cheek, a little bit of a contour with that shadow. And it works really well for fair skin tones if you use Cocoa. I'm using the flat foundation brush because it helps with precision and keeping that contour in control. And you can contour the jawline, hairline, all of the above with Cocoa, a matte taupe shade. Has wonderful pigment, really blendable, really soft and smooth as well. I'm going to go in with my blush brush. Guys, all these brushes are from the Pure Cosmetics brush kit. If you don't have it, you should definitely try it. It comes with every brush you need to complete a full face application and with detail. So you're not really left helpless to create any look because it has every brush you need. Okay, so I used, again, toffee on the cheekbone because it has a little bit of gold tint to it, so it gives a bit of a highlight and works really well as a blush color. Kind of reminds me of, a blush and highlighter all in one. And I love toffee because it's just a really versatile shade on a number of skin tones. And again, with a super pigmented palette, it works really well with blending. It's very soft and creamy. Okay guys, I'm going in and finishing the rest of the complexion, just doing some cleaning up. I did a little contouring on the side of the nose with Cocoa and the full fluffy eyeshadow brush. I'm also gonna just finish the rest of the look, both sides, and you can kind of see the other side that I've already done. Lastly, I'm gonna enhance the lips. And guess what I'm gonna use? Lip gloss? Lipstick? No. Gonna use toffee on the lips. Just watch. I'm finishing with a little bit of a highlight around the nose and the Cupid's bow. But I'm gonna go into toffee with the full fluffy brush and just tap that right in the center of the lips. And watch, it gives her an instant pout. Really pretty pout, especially for those of you who are not brave enough to go for a pop of color and you want something subtle. If you're in the office, you don't want to overwhelm them with your makeup look, especially if you are not used to going for all the glam. So as you can see, that takes care of everything. She's got full face application. We finished off with a little powder foundation and just a touch of concealer, but all of her color came from the Nude Collection palette from Pure Cosmetics. And she loves it. Yay! Thanks guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts.
Some trust in us on chariot. We trust in the true and living God, you know?
Let's go.
Man, I step up, you know, said that them can't talk to we. Turn the flame up and take it to 100 degrees.